Hey, just letting you know, we finished the front. We weren't too sure y'all wanted the back done. Is it just the front or?
Let me go ask.
Okay. The back is a jungle, so we're going to see if we're gonna get it done or not.
Hey, my grandma said it's okay to do the back.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, we have like a gate around the side.
Okay, thank you. Check out this backyard, man. Are those blue bonnets? Nah, they're not blue bonnets. We're gonna chop all of that. Yeah, check out the rest of this thing. It's a bunch of edging to do, trash to pick up. This thing definitely needs it. Ooh-wee. Ain't gonna lie, I'll probably try and set the camera up there. That way it can view the whole side. We'll do it in sections again. We'll do this whole left side. We'll probably start over there, to be honest. Boom, edge it, cut it, turn around, do this quarter, do the middle, then we'll end off over there.
didn't know that. I just, you're telling me now for the first time.
Shout out all the beginners, the rookies, people starting out their lawn care business who only have a push mower. This yard has humbled me. I promise it has. Because it wore me out. I see why they invented the stand-up zero turns and the smaller the ones you sit on, the zero turns, but that can fit through the gate to get back here. Because man, before they came out with those, I guess you had no choice but to push no, man, or destroy a fence to get something back here. And that's not what we're going to do. But after today, I guarantee you, I'm going to get a stand-up zero turn to fit in the backyards so we can get in and out of here fast. Especially since these are the type of houses we are attacking. And we just want to get it done. This one has humbled us for sure. But we're finishing up. Shout out to Backyard Bandit, the guy you just seen. Stay tuned for his channel. He's going to be doing a bunch of shenanigans in the backyard, lifting homemade items and basically getting swole and pursuing his journey at his house and doing some funny stuff. He's a funny guy, so stay tuned for him. Speedy's over there doing some trimming, getting the last remaining bits of the grass and all that good stuff. There's a bunch of trash here. We'll pick up what we can, but there is a lot. We at least got the yard done. I know they'll be thankful. But yeah, for sure, this house humbled us, and we're glad we were able to help this person. Like I said, for a good cause, like Speedy said. We're gonna get a stand up because it's gonna be much faster and less on our bodies. So we want to be able to keep doing this and not once every other week or something like that because we're just sore and we got to maintain our business at the same time. But I'm happy with the outcome, man. We got a chance to help someone out completely free. I know they're thankful. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and load up and get up out of here. All right, guys. We're all loaded up. Backyard Bandit right there. We appreciate your help, man, each and every time. Bro Speedy. Another one in the books, man. We're going to keep pushing. This is definitely our only and last one for the day. Now we finna go relax, get out this heat. Because, you know, it's all optional for us. And, yeah, man, we're just happy to help. And we're going to keep doing it. Ain't nothing going to stop us, man. So, appreciate y'all for tuning in. Stay tuned, like, comment, subscribe. We can always use some helpful tips, tricks, equipment. And we appreciate y'all supporting y'all's help. Peace.